Welcome back, everyone, to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zakk.
Shane.
We're back with Castlevania
Season 4 premiere.
Do you remember how we left off with Season 3?
Yeah, I was depressed for Alucard, you know.
Adrian Tepish.
He had a glimmer of light, or a glint of light, this season, and it was just all for naught.
It was.
I mean, you could say he had a good time, but he had to kill him in the end. They betrayed him. You know what I mean?
A hint of his old man's justice there at the end. He put them on.
Yeah.
He impaled them in front of the castle.
Yeah. So that's something he said his father would have done. I kind of understand, though, in his case, in this particular case.
Like dear old dad, he said.
And if that happened to Dracula multiple times for decades, then I imagine they could make you feel...
Well, the whole idea, though, is even when he was a human, though, as Vladimir Tepish.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Vladimir. But at any rate, yeah, Vlad. He impaled people anyway.
Oh.
The Ottomans and everything. So.
I guess I didn't quite know that. So he was part of the Ottoman Empire.
No.
Oh.
He was a Romanian.
Okay.
That was a part of the Order of the Dragon. I think his father started. And he impaled Turks and other people that displeased him. Well, at his castle.
I wouldn't want to do that.
There's a legend, I don't know if it's true or not, that some guy complained about the stink of the people that he had impaled outside. So he had that guy impaled. But he was impaled higher than the other people, so he'd be above the stench. Don't know if it's true or not.
Wouldn't the stench rise up, though?
I think it was just the gesture.
Okay. Well, very nice gesture. In Hector's journey, he is a slave to her. But I feel
Lenore.
to Lenore. And I feel like it is, I guess it's probably the best circumstance for him. I mean, like, I don't want to say that Lenore was right. But it's not as bad as people think.
She found her way... Well, the thing is, she found a way around their problem because they couldn't really force him through pain and torture because eventually he could just use his night creatures as he created them to turn on them.
Yeah.
So they found a way to bind him to them.
And not even the sisters knew about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And she's demanding kind of the best pleasantries for him.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to live amongst us, like the head, like the house slave.
And he'll be here from time to time.
Yeah.
In the meetings, the war room.
You get to have sex with her. You get to live a great life. I don't know. I think it was better than when he was with Dracula.
I guess. Not necessarily.
Well, not necessarily because he was doing it on his own free will when he was
even though Dracula was lying to him.
Yeah.
But
this is just so screwed up.
At the same time, he wasn't bound, kind of like the unbreakable curse.
Yeah.
Or the unbreakable vow.
Yeah.
In Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
Where if you fuck it up, you die.
Yeah.
So.
Because that's fucking.
But for him,
Draco had to take it.
No, Snape did. Snape took it for Draco.
I thought Snape already took one before.
No, Snape took it from... He made the unbreakable vow, or whatever it's called, with Draco's mother.
Yeah.
To protect him.
To protect Draco.
Yeah.
But I thought Draco took it later. I must be misremembering. Yeah, I need to... I haven't read the books.
At least I don't recall, but I haven't read the books.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't change that.
Well, then no, Draco did.
I don't think, at least.
Draco did not. He was sent there to kill Dumbledore. Draco was.
Yeah.
And Snape had to kind of watch over him.
Oh yeah.
On the mission, and
his story was so good.
Snape's.
God. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. He's like my favorite character in that book. It's like that ending when you find out everything.
Yeah, my favorite.
I cried in the books.
Sirius, but
Sirius is great. He's better in the books. Like in Voldemort is incredible in the books, dude. He's got so much more. His backstory.
I think it's so funny that the fan base turned on the writer, though. If I were her, I'd just write new books and shit all over the fan base.
Just write about the fans.
No, just write about like Harry Potter and how he sucks and he died and like.
Well,
Ron Weasley's a cripple and. Yeah.
She wrote that sequel play that I guess was pretty good. I didn't read it.
No, I know. My point is just that.
Yeah.
These people are so fickle.
Well, and I think that. I don't know. I think maybe I think history will see her differently though, because I believe
Absolutely.
I believe that ideological wave.
Yeah, it's going to be rolled over.
Yeah.
In the seas of time.
Yeah.
And space.
Yeah.
But it is what it is at this moment.
Yeah.
So.
And also,
it's a good thing Tolkien died when he did. Otherwise, if he was around in this generation.
Also, Trevor and Sypha, they were just like, this place sucks.
Yeah, they found out the judge was a child-killing fucking horrible man.
Yeah. Collected their shoes. Yeah. And like, this place sucks for leaving. We helped this place, and now it's all destroyed. We helped it for nothing. It's destroyed anyways.
Yeah.
And funny enough, so Jamie was talking about, he's editing this, and he started the reaction series with us. He just hasn't been able to be here. So Jamie, I'm interested in what you thought of the finale, because he's in the middle of it now. We're a few episodes obviously ahead. And he said, dude, this is kind of boring. I said, it's a smaller story, but just wait till the last couple episodes. It's great.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
It pays off.
Yeah, it pays off for sure. Anyways, Jamie, you guys, we appreciate it. We're going to jump into season 4, episode 1 now.
Adventures and victories. Now, we're living my life.
Yeah. Which is...
Richard Armitage is great as him.
He's fantastic, yeah. These are enemies from the game.
Those scully bones. There's this promotional picture of Scully. I can't remember that actress's name. With the creature from the Black Lagoon or something like that. X-Files thing.
Yeah.
She looks so hot.
Oh, this fuck?
She's like a vampire wizard.
How'd she land? Disgusting sounds. Plops.
Mm-hmm.
We're outnumbered. They're bigger than us, and they look quite annoyed.
You may want to crouch.
See, if there was a comic book in this art style, would it not be pleasing to you?
I think
Even though it's beautiful.
it works well for the animation and everything.
Yeah.
But one problem I do have with the show a lot of times is that my creature designs are kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
Resurrection. It wouldn't have worked. It's missing parts. But he would have killed these people to try.
And the other thing?
A sigil. Sort of a magical code. It will have the name of
Like
the
a
person
shitty
he's
star.
trying to bring back from the dead.
Little goblins.
Yeah.
And you happen...
Me?
Yes, you! I was nice! And then I met you, and now I'm like you.
Oh, so it's my fault.
It's all your fault! You did!
Bunch of Negans around here.
Yeah.
Just fell down and cut her head off.
That's what I was thinking.
Murder children!
Kids, lay down flat, now!
Thank God they all fucking listen. I asked, but what?
Huh?
I feel like he's strong enough to really hit where the elbow is. There you go. Good.
Fuck that guy.
Most often he's called the Grim Reaper, or just death.
He's actually death. I mean, this is what death looks like? Because I was hoping for something nicer.
Where it all started.
Yeah. Just idiots.
Yeah. What the hell was that town called? Targovishte.
Like imagine Abraham Sachakin saying,
Yeah, he would.
I mean, Targo Vista. Like, who's that guy?
Vishta. I guess I can imagine Vasily saying it.
You've seen Wanted, right?
I really want to. Didn't look that good.
I think you'd like it. And there's a character in there I think you'd like.
Yeah.
He's a butcher. And he's this fat guy with a beard and long hair. And he's just like a badass fighter. It's really good. Yeah.
It's already out on Prime.
Maybe we should do that. Give him fucking Tom or something.
The sticks of magic. They were looking for some. Right. We need to find somewhere safe to sleep.
And take tomorrow to rest. And think all this through.
I feel like such a burden if you knew you were that good. I mean, there just wasn't enough of you to save everybody.
Rigor mortis set in and his eyes just open back up.
Yeah. Sometimes when Trevor does cool things like that, you see like
Humanity.
the good person he is. Yeah. That's disgusting, dude.
Like a salamander thing.
At the start of the war, I came here to take Targovishta and give it to Dracula as a gift. Why is everyone making it so fucking hard? Don't they know who I am? Go. Go. Back to the nest. I'll have both of you for my fucking dinner.
He has such a henchman feel.
Yep.
Instead of being like a king of all Europe.
Additions.
Why have more people come to fuck
There are
with
more
him?
light creatures.
Oh.
I should drink more water and less wine. This is coming out as scabs and wax.
Like you think of the strain.
We, the people of Dynasty, beg your aid. Night creatures, vampires, and terrible demons assault us, and we know not why. Our defenses weaken and our numbers dwindle. Please, sir.
Jesus.
You can shut up.
Go back there and lock the door and put the key under the mat or something. I'm glad he knows not all humans are like that, obviously.
Yeah.
Because of what he's experienced and his mother being human, I think it would take so much to get him to the point where Dracula was. How's it blown that way? The castle's in front of you.
For dramatic effect.
Yeah, I liked it. I don't care.
Oh my god. I'm turning into Belmont.
Trevor and Sypha going along, still fighting the good fight, and it's almost like they're not making a dent. Seemingly, people are trying to resurrect Dracula.
Yeah, you see a trend.
Yeah,
of
and
things
he's probably
that-
thinking
events
like,
that
dude,
are
we can't.
happening that leading up to the Shrine of Death.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good season. It ends well.
Yeah, no, so yeah,
Great moments, great fights.
I like the fights that I saw, and I always.
Fights that come up better.
Oh, I imagine, yeah, and so new character Varney, was that his name? Varney, who
Varney.
the king of the Coxswains.
Coxswains.
The Coxswains. Okay, I don't know what that is.
Coxswain.
I don't know what that is.
I can't remember now what the position is on the vessel,
Yeah.
but it's somebody that's
Okay.
on a vessel.
Like a ship vessel.
I would assume he's king of the fucking like marauders or something. I don't know.
Okay.
They fucking...
I know like a coxswain, like they steer the boat, but I think this is a slightly different word. So.
I don't know. It's probably the same word. They just pronounce it differently.
Oh, okay. So it's just I don't know. Is that like a?
It's some fucking. They probably sounded cool.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
like.
king of the coxswains. So you're king, just the guys that steer the boats.
Yeah.
No.
But I don't know. I mean, he obviously has a plot going forward. Him and the other guy next to him, and he was in league with the other two that were pretty formidable in the basement. And I guess seemingly he's a part of the guys that are trying to bring back Dracula. He talked about how close they were and how Dracula was going to give him everything, and he was probably wrong about that, knowing what I know about Dracula. So I wouldn't mind if we saw Dracula reappear. I thought he had a good ending, but I miss the character. I think he was probably the best character in the show.
I feel the way that this series ends. It ends in a way I feel that I wouldn't say an homage because I didn't play the games.
Okay.
But the final boss battle, let's say,
Yeah.
is sweet.
Okay.
It's fucking amazing. So it's
I'm looking forward to it. And Alucard So he says I'm turning into a Belmont because he's dirty, gloomy, and he might take a job. Is that kind of like what I got from it?
Yeah.
Or I guess not a
More or
job,
less.
but take a...
He's drunk all the time.
Yeah. So I'm yearning for their reunion. I think it should happen. I hope it does. It'd be weird if they just didn't meet and everything concluded differently. I don't think that should happen. But the show's so good, I think...
In some ways that does happen, but
Okay.
I won't say where or with whom.
Okay. I mean, this show is so good, I think they can give me what I want, even if I don't think I want it. So they can give me...
It ends well.
It can surprise me.
I will say that.
Yeah, it was a good opening. I'm still figuring out kind of the story for the first season. So, but I guess I miss also seeing Hector and the other... Isaac, yeah. No, I think I like Hector. I don't know. They're both great characters. I think Hector had a kind of a better story.
I like Isaac. Isaac's cooler, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
But I will say I enjoy Hector's journey, at least the story surrounding it more. Probably because it's accompanied by Lenore and Carmilla and that entourage, and Striga and Morana.
Yeah, and they're obviously got a huge plan still, and it's probably independent from Varney's plan. So I don't know. There might be, now that Dracula's gone, I imagine there will be infighting with the vampires. We haven't seen too much of it, but I imagine it's going to be there. Anyways, that was the opener, guys. We're out of here. Guys, thank you so much for watching the reaction. You know what? You should check out our mugs, our shirts, and our stickers right below this video. You can also just comment. We appreciate you guys. You can find the full-length version of this on Patreon. Also, the next 2 are on there, and for all our non-live shows. 2 weeks early access. Goodbye. Eddie Bro. Very good. Very good.
Eddie Brock.